Listen, sis, James 1, verses 13 and 14 says this. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. And so now we know that temptation comes from our own desires. Temptation comes from our own desires. When you think about it, the enemy never tempts us with anything we don't like. You know, he never tempts us with things we don't want. He never puts something in front of you that you don't desire and tempt you with it. Temptation comes from our own desires. And when those desires are not in alignment with the desires of God, with the plan and will of God for our lives, they will lead us astray. I want to give you four major desires that have the potential to lead you astray if they are not submitted by God. The first desire is marriage. The desire to be married. You know, marriage is honorable and is created by God. But if your desire to be married overrides the will of God, it will lead you astray. Marrying the wrong person is one of the worst things you can do. Because when you come into covenant with the wrong person, when you begin to exchange vows with the wrong person, it can change the whole trajectory of your life. It can destroy your purpose, and it can lead you astray. And so, marriage is honorable to God, but we have to seek God's face, and we have to make sure that we're marrying the one that is ordained by God. The second thing is the desire to be rich. The desire to be rich leads many astray. Many people want to be rich, but the truth of the matter is God understands that if he allows many of his children to be rich, they will go astray. The desire to be rich is causing many people to be led astray. There's nothing wrong with being rich if that is God's plan for your life. But if you desire to be rich and that desire is outside of the will of God, it will lead you astray. It will cause you to make decisions based on money instead of based on the will of God. The desire to be rich will cause you to be compromised if you're not careful. The third thing is the desire to be seen. The desire to be seen. If you look at social media and just turn it on, you'll see many have the desire to be seen. Many have the desire to be seen. And sometimes being seen is not a good thing. Sometimes we need to be back in the background. Sometimes we need to humble ourselves.